Welcome to ECO314 Study Session 6, Market Segmentation and Targeting. Introduction. In this study session, we will discuss the concept of market segmentation and the different types of market segmentation. We will also examine the requirements for effective segmentation and merits and demerits of market segmentation. Learning outcomes. When you have studied this session, you should be able to 1. Discuss the concept of market segmentation and targeting. 2. Explain the different types of market segmentation. 3. Discuss the requirement for effective segmentation. 4. Discuss the merits and demerits of market segmentation. Concept of market segmentation and target. Market consists of buyers who differ in one form or the other. Buyers may differ in their geographical locations, attitudes towards their purchasing power, wants, and buying practices. Segmentation of any market can be done based on any of these variables. Segmentation is the process of isolating distinct subgroups in a whole with a view to concentrating effort on a particular subgroup to achieve a purpose. Kotler defines market segmentation as the act of dividing a market into distinct groups of buyers who might merit separate products and or marketing mixes. To Adirica 1997, market segmentation is the subdividing of a heterogeneous market into homogeneous subsets or groups of customers so that each subset can conceivably be selected as a separate market to be reached with a distinct marketing mix. At its most basic, Jerry Thomas 2007 maintains that market segmentation refers to a subdividing of the market along some commodity similarities or kinship. That is, the members of a market segment share something in common. David Mercy 1992, in one sense, segmentation is a strategy used by vendors to concentrate and thus optimize the use of their resources within an overall market. In another sense, he argues that segmentation is also that group of techniques which are used by these vendors for segmenting the market. The author is of the view that market segmentation is the act of subdividing the total market into parts or segments based on certain identified variables. Market segmentation is the first step in target marketing. It is after we have succeeded in segmenting the market that we can adopt target market. By target marketing, we mean the ability of a company to direct or administer its marketing programs to a particular segment that has been chosen. It involves the company's evaluation of the various segments in order to decide how many and which one to serve. The purpose of segmentation is a concentration of marketing energy and focus on the subdivision to gain a competitive advantage within the segment. Types of market segmentation. 1. Geographic segmentation. This perhaps is the most common form of market segmentation, wherein companies divide or segment the market into different geographical units such as areas, states, regions, cities, or neighborhood. Price segmentation. This is a common and widely practiced form of segmentation. According to Jerry Thomas 2007, variation in household incomes create an opportunity for segmenting some markets along a price dimension. Since personal income ranges from low to high, it therefore becomes reasonable for companies to offer some cheap, some medium priced ones, and some expensive ones. Time segmentation. Time segmentation is less common, but has been proved to be highly effective by some marketing scholars. Some stores stay open later than others or stay open on weekends. More so, some products are sold only at certain times of the year, e.g. Christmas card. The Olympics comes along every 4 years. Demographic segmentation. Age, gender, income, marital status, family size, educational level, occupation, nationality, religion, and social class are all common demographic variables. Some brands are targeted only at women, others only at men. Media segmentation. Though not common, media segmentation is sometimes a possibility. It is based on the fact that different media tend to reach different audiences. Media segmentation is most often practiced by companies that have some form of control over the media and can somehow discourage competitors from using that media. Psychographic or lifestyle segmentation. Lastly, we'll review psychographic segmentation based upon multivariate analysis of the attributes, behaviors, beliefs, emotions, values, interests, and perception of the consumer. Psychographic segmentation is a legitimate way to segment a market if we can identify the proper segmentation variables, that is, lifestyle statements, words, pictures, and so on. Requirements for effective segmentation. According to Kotler, to be maximally useful, market segments must exhibit the four following characteristics. 1. Measurability. By measurability, we mean the degree to which the size and the purchasing power of the segment can be measured. Certain segmentation variables have most times proved to be difficult to measure. Substantiality. This refers to the degree to which the segments are large and or profitable enough. A segment should be the largest possible homogeneous group worth going after with a tailored marketing program. 3. Accessibility. This is the degree to which segment can be effectively reached and served. 4. Actionability. This brings to focus the degree to which effective programs can be formulated for attracting and serving the segment. Merits and demerits of market segmentation. 1. It enables a company to identify its most attractive market segment that it can serve effectively instead of competing everywhere. 2. It makes a company to concentrate its market energy and force on the subdivision in order to gain a competitive advantage within the segment. 3. Segmentation bridges the gap that exists between the producers and their customers. It allows for a long-term relationship between them. 4. Market segmentation is a customer-oriented approach to the achievement of an organization's marketing objective. Demerits of market segmentation. 1. Creating too many segments. There is a practical limit to the size of segment that companies can effectively target. If a company creates more than 4 or 5 market segments, it runs the risk that the resulting segment will be too small to target, at least by mass media. This is not always true, but it is a good rule of thumb. 2. Targeting people instead of naira. A market segment might represent a large percentage of the population, but a small part of the market. Always focus on the naira potential of the market segment and not just on the number of people in the segment. 3. A great deal of money is invested on psychographic segmentation that never leads to any market that are not in agreement with company's objective, could divert the company's energy from its main goal. Summary. In this study session, you were exposed to the following: what market segmentation and targeting are all about. 2. The different types of market segmentation. 3. The requirements for an effective segmentation. And 4. The merits and demerits of market segmentation. This is the end of study session 6. Thanks for listening.